Hello, my name is Jordan. I post about conceal carry and like outdoor life with kids here in the PNW on Instagram, and then I pretty much do the same thing here on YouTube. But today I wanted to talk about why, how, and when I started carrying my gun, and then I will show you what the holsters I use and what I first got started with, and then now what my favorites are. Let's first start with why I started carrying. So I don't have some like big significant reason, or people like to think like, oh, you started carrying a gun because something traumatizing happened to you, or you had an accident or something like that. But in most people's cases, that's just not what happens. I first started carrying my gun because after I had my second son, I just realized that the world is such an unsafe place, and I go out with my kids very often alone to the store, hiking, all sorts of places, and I just realized that no one is going to be there to protect me. My husband can't always be available to be with us to keep us safe and protect us. So I realized that I have to do something about it. So a lot of it was my husband's idea, and I really wanted something to keep us safe, and so I ended up getting my conceal carry. It's now November 2025, and I first got my conceal carry in July of 2024, but I probably didn't start carrying my gun consistently until January or February of this year. So January or February of 2025. When I first got my conceal carry and got my gun and my holster and everything, I just did not carry very consistently. I don't know why. I maybe just wasn't used to it. I didn't make it a priority, and it wasn't something that I thought of right when I was like, oh, I'm gonna leave the house, I need to grab my gun. Something had switched or like clicked in my brain. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to start carrying my gun every day. I don't know if like I saw something online that made me want to start carrying my gun every day, but like I said, something in my head just like switched, and I was like, I need to carry every single day. Now let's talk about how I first started carrying. So this was my very first belly band. It is the Blackhawk Stash Nacho. I got it from an outdoor store called Cabela's. I have it in my Amazon storefront for you guys, but for some reason they either like went out of business or they don't ship anymore. I don't know. It's very confusing. It just says sorry, it's unavailable. It is Velcro in the back. Here, obviously you can tell it is a very thick belly band. It has this little thing in the front, and that is what the holster clips onto. This was my very first holster. It's from Eclipse Holster. It's just an inside the waistband one in the color Jade. This is what it looks like hooked onto the belly band. It is just clipped on to that little band in the front, and it's very secure. It doesn't bounce up and down even with my gun in there. So next I wanted to talk about the gun that I daily carry. It is completely unloaded, no magazine, nothing in there. So I carry a Smith & Wesson 380 EZ. It has the safety here and then the grip safety on the back. I'll say the one thing I don't like about it is that it is a bit large to conceal on a smaller frame. But other than that, I have no complaints. I really like Smith & Wesson as a brand so far. It has been a great first gun. I will show you all the other things and accessories that I have to conceal carry with. The next piece I had got is this INDE Carry fanny pack. This is the big INDE Quickbag. It has Velcro on the tops and both of the sides. There is an extra zipper pocket back here. It has a front zipper pocket with a keychain so you can hold your keys. It has card slots right there, another pocket here, and then a big open pocket. Oh, and a card just fell out of it. So this is the second INDE Carry bag that I have. It is the regular, not the big version, but it is still the quick bag with the Velcro on the sides and the top. Still has all the same pockets and zippers and everything that you need. This one actually does have my holster in it because this is the one that I use the most often. This is the holster that they made with the bag. It is just Velcroed on to there. It has Velcro on the back, and then you place your gun inside the holster and then your holster in the bag like this, and that is how your gun would sit in there. It is very quick and easy to get to if I ever needed it. It's not just gonna come off of the Velcro. You don't have to worry about the bag coming undone either. That is very secure. I don't have to worry about it just like flopping open or whatever when I'm walking around. I know that's a very big concern when people hear about conceal carry bags or fanny packs. So as you can see, this one is a bit bigger on my body. As a mom, I like this one when I need to carry more stuff, diapers, wipes, snacks, phone, stuff like that. But it still has the Velcro, like I said. I did forget to mention that this one has a second strap. Here is the buckle here, and then it connects right here. I would show you, but the strap is in my car, and my husband has my car, so I will show that another time. So this is the next holster that I have. It is the FLASHBANG bra holster. It has this little loop right here that connects around your bra, and then you just clip it like that, and then it sits. It would sit like this. I'll show it in a second. But it is a little tricky to get the hang of and like the exact placement on your body, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy to wear. It's gonna be a little hard to show you, but I'm gonna do my best without showing my whole body. Here is the holster, here is the loop where it connects, and then my gun, obviously. It is very tucked in there. It did take me a little bit to figure out the positioning and how I wanted it to be comfortable and everything like that. And I do have a larger gun, and I think that makes it harder to conceal it, but I have figured out in a good position to where I can wear it and not have to worry about it coming out or being uncomfortable. So this is the Comfort Concealment Band. This is the second belly band that I have, and honestly, I prefer this one over the Blackhawk one that I have. It is the Blackout 2.0. It has a hard piece in here, and then it is like this like silicone-y texture. This is my other inside the waistband holster that I have. I just recently got this one, and I love it. I love that it has the wing right here because it hugs the gun closer to my body. This is from FLASHBANG. This is the Amelia holster, and I can't remember what like the name of this like design is, but it's right on their website. This one has a wing. I did a whole video on my Instagram about it if you want to go and check that out. As you can tell, this belly band is so much thinner, and it makes it a lot more breathable for me. I feel like I can actually take a deep breath when I am wearing this one, and it's just way more comfortable to wear for long periods of time. So the wing on my holster is also pushing the belly band out a little bit and then hugging the grip of my gun closer to my body. Here is a closer look. Like I said, so much more comfortable than my other belly band. And I love that this holster makes my gun concealed way more with that added wing on. Here's what it looks like. Obviously, I'm wearing a baggier shirt, but let me show you what it would look like with just my jeans on. So obviously I should be wearing a belt with it, but this is just for the purpose of this video to show you that the wing helps so much to just hug the grip of the gun closer to your body and conceal it way better. Here's what it looks like. With my Eclipse holster, I would not be able to do this because it would just be sticking out like this. But this one is so nice and has become my favorite holster, and I've been wearing it pretty much every day since I got it a couple weeks ago. Like I said, I should probably be having a belt while doing this, but I think it's fine. This is the Eclipse holster with the Blackhawk belly band. This belly band is great for running and keeps it very secure, but I don't like it for everyday use or if I'm going to use a belly band that day because it is very thick, and I don't like the thicker belly band compared to my thin Comfort Concealment one. But it does work very well at concealing, especially with wearing like a baggier shirt like this. What it looks like on, it has that Velcro in the back like I said. I have a size small. I do have discount codes to INDE and to FLASHBANG, so make sure you read the description of this video to find the codes if you're looking for some new concealed carry fanny packs or some holsters. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments or anything that you would want me to make on this channel, let me know so that I can be of help for you guys.